What's going on, everybody? We're going into the second week of us doing this Why We Love Horror Trivia Teams Tournament, and with me is Aaron's twin brother, Aaron Brooks II. How are you?
I'm good. Going through a couple rough days here without a beard. So, I'm ready to host here. Very excited about this match. Getting to see two very good teams, very different teams, but evenly matched, I'd say, for the most part.
I would 100% agree. Those are evenly matched teams, maybe two teams that could easily make runs here. I feel whoever wins this match is probably going to come out and do some damage moving forward. But we'll start with the team that had kind of a false start on their debut. The Crazed butt stabbers themselves. Zach Messinger, Dylan Vanthuyne.
The name was not my idea. The name was not my idea. I'll just throw that out there.
Yes, I would have guessed it wasn't your idea. It feels like a Bill thing. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. Prep went good, and I'm ready to have another match with Dylan here. This great guy right here.
Oh, thank you.
Dylan, since you won the championship in the interim, does that put more pressure on you, or what?
Maybe a little. I don't know. I try not to think about that too much before I go into a match. But it should be a good time. And hopefully, if nothing else, this match gave them an excuse to watch the movie Father's Day. Wild stuff in that film.
Definitely wild stuff. We'll bring in your opponents, Brannon Dunlap, and Rose Lyndsey, the Cravenites. Rose herself making a run for the title currently. But how are you guys feeling today?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Just sorry, go ahead, Rose.
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to keep up because my teammates slice and dice into the singles tournament, so I got to do her proud.
Well, with that being said, let's get right into it. This is in the first round of the teams tournament. It is the same as we always do, 3 rounds of horror movie trivia, starting with round number 1, which is the regular old whiteboard round. Prior to the match, both teams submitted 4 categories. This round has 8 questions in it. From those categories they chose. After each question is read, all contestants have 15 seconds to write their answers on their whiteboards. Then time's called. You put your pens down. We'll call on you one at a time. Turn your board, show your answer, say your answer. You get 1 point for each correct answer. Still penalties for the wrong answer. If you answer all 8 questions right, there's a nice bonus question. Over the duration of this match, both teams have 4 repeats and 1 chance. Any questions before we get started? Nope. Sounds good. All right, I'll read the first question, which is in the category of Rose McGowan. What also director plays the old man in the 2014 version of The Telltale Heart?
You have a favorite version of the Telltale Heart?
Probably the written version.
I meant besides the written, but whatever. I like the Arthur, the PBS show. They had a great version of it.
It was a good one, I think, in Trilogy of Terror. They actually, it was like that, and it was a bunch of post stuff, just as one total story. I'll go over that in a second.
Fair.
Pens down. Rose, your answer.
I didn't get that.
Zach.
I just threw out a guess. I said Ted Levine.
And Brannon.
I said John Carpenter.
And Dylan.
Cool if it was Wes Craven.
No, only correct. Peter Bogdanovich.
Oh, really?
All right.
That's cool.
I would watch Ted Levine's directorial debut. Question number 2 in the controversy. What item do the Warrens take from the parents' house to add to their collection at the end of The Conjuring? I don't often read the questions ahead of time as I'm hosting, so I just took that name as it came out. I'm just glad I got it because I was like, as it showed up, I'm like, oh, we have a last name. I just won. Not that it was a hard one at all, but I literally had no idea what was going on. Anyways, just showing off my professional skills. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are we, Zach?
Oh, Zach. Yep.
I said the hypnotic circus mirror thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I know it's that. So.
Okay, Brannon.
Pretty sure it was a music box. Like it was a music box circular mirror thing.
And Dylan.
Is Annabelle not in their collection?
We'll get that in a second. Rose.
Music box.
Music box is the correct answer. Zach's thinking of The Conjuring 2 when they take the zoetrope from the house, and Annabelle is a separate storyline in The Conjuring.
Got you. Haven't seen that one yet.
Your third question comes in the Scream franchise. What other character is Tara having a text conversation with in the opening of Scream 2022?
Scream questions, a big reason why I left this league. And everyone.
So many people love Scream.
I thought I did till I joined this league. I also thought I liked David Cronenberg. You know, there's just a lot of realizations I came to.
There's some deep cuts in this league, man. It's don't feel bad.
And the scars remain.
One. Pens down. We'll go to Brannon first.
Amber.
And Dylan.
Said Richie.
And Rose.
Amber.
And Zach.
I said Amber.
Amber is correct. Crazed butt stabber's getting on the board. They're trailing the Cravenites right now.
All right.
Read them this next one.
Question number 4. Not in Shrek movies, but shark movies. What year saw the release of The Shallows? No one yet to use Shrek as a strength in this league. Cowards.
One day.
But back to my favorite Telltale Heart, I do believe that technically in Trilogy of Terror, when they do the whole cast of Amontillado, Black Cat, Telltale Heart combination, you know, you got Vincent Price in there.
Yeah.
You can't really beat that.
Yeah, I'll count it. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'll count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to, I don't know, Dylan.
Dylan, yep.
This is not my day. I said 2017.
Rose.
2015.
All right. Zach
Said 2015.
and Brannon.
I'm like 90% sure it's 2016.
Well, you should be 100% sure because you're the only one correct. It's 2016.
Yes.
Moving on to a first-time category here. Joseph McKeeler. In what decade is Night Stalker set?
So about my Telltale Heart adaptation from Arthur, the PBS show. It was part of the Having Fun Isn't Hard When You Have a Library Card song.
Oh my God, I remember that actually.
Yeah.
Very, very scary. 5, 4.
Having fun isn't hard when you have a Canopy subscription because of your library card.
Repeat.
Okay, that is the Cravenites' first repeat. In what decade is Night Stalker set?
Shout out to Canopy, though. If you have an opportunity with your library card to get Canopy as a streaming service, one of the best streaming services available.
It's awesome. There's so much random stuff on there like that you can't find anywhere.
Yeah. Canadians probably don't know about this goodness.
I've heard of it.
Well, you don't know about it, though. Without it.
Heads down. We'll go to Rose first.
80s. 1980s.
And Zach.
Said the 90s.
And Brandon.
I also said the 1980s.
And Dylan.
I said the 70s.
It's about the Night Stalker himself, so it is just like Maxine set in the 80s.
Yes.
Well done.
All right, Aaron.
Yep. Question number 6. Directors who directed Audition, Ichi the Killer, and the original One Missed Call.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about the person that's writing these movies, but these are all, well, for the most part, bangers, for the most part.
You could make a lot of wrong choices with this director, and you kind of cherry pick here. 5, 3, 2, 1. A lot of misses. It's like a spray chart. Rose. Actually, sorry. Zach.
Zach.
I was gonna say, yeah, me. I just threw out a guess. I just said Hideaki Atsuno.
Brannon.
I don't have it.
Dylan.
So my K looks a lot like a H here, but I believe it's Takashi Miike.
Okay. And Rose. Okay. Yeah, it is Takashi Miike.
Takashi Miike, correct.
Yeah,
And your next to last question, in Evil and Creepy Children, what 2010 horror comedy features supporting performances from Jack McBrayer, Jorge Garcia, and Lee Winnell?
I won't ask all 3, but of these, which one are you killing?
Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to kill Jack McBrayer. 5,
Right.
4, 3.
Let you fill in the other 2 for yourselves.
Yeah. Beds down. We'll go to Brandon.
I don't have it.
Dylan.
I guess Cooties.
And Rose.
Don't have it.
And Zach.
Didn't have it either.
Cooties is correct. I didn't name any of the real people in that
Wow.
movie. Ray Wilson or Elijah Woodard was that. But yeah,
Good job, Dylan.
Only the fake people were named. All right. In the final question, in Steve Konstinsky, we'll go with. What is the profession of Deputy Carter's wife, Allison, in The Void? I love this movie, so I apologize, Steve
Kostansky.
Kostansky. Oh, okay. Steve Kostansky. I was skipping one of the syllables there. Sorry. When I shaved my beard, I took off the ability to read, which apparently is a big deal for hosting. By skin so from 5, 4, 3. My segues have been great too. 1. Let's go to I don't even know who it's on.
Dylan.
Nurse.
All right. Rose.
I guess bet.
All right. Zach.
I said nurse.
All right. And Brannon.
Wasn't sure if she was a doctor or a nurse, so I went with nurse.
All right. Nurse is the correct answer.
The end of round 1, I have the Cravenites in the lead, 8-5, which has been the score in like 2 other matches already too. 8-5 is like the famed score we get in this league.
Sweet.
But we are going on to round number 2, which is the wheel round. All those categories are on a wheel now. Teams will spin the wheel. Team in the lead gets to choose whether they want to spin first or second. You can spin. If you like what you get, you can take it, or you can utilize one respin. Whenever you settle on a category via spinning or respinning, you get 5 2-point questions in that category, with the option to check down to multiple choice, making the question worth 1 point. Answers must be preceded by the phrase final answer to be accepted, but be careful, because if you get the question wrong, your opponent can steal the current point value of the question. So we'll bring in the wheel. Cravenites have the honors if they want to spin first or second. Categories today, we'll recap. Rose McGowan acting, movies in the Controverse, the Scream franchise, shark movies, Joseph McKell here acted, directors, Evil and Creepy Children, and directed by Stephen Kostansky. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, we can go first. It's fine.
All right, then here's your first bit. And Scream. I imagine you're keeping.
Oh boy, I wonder, Rose. Should we take that?
You this. Yeah.
All right. Aaron, do you want to ask these Scream questions, or do you want me to?
No.
No, he said straight
I'll
up.
do it.
Do you want to hear me complain for 5 questions? Like, no.
All right, here are your Scream questions. Your first question. How many characters do Trudy and Sherry watch die on screen before they are killed in the opening of Scream 4?
Trudy and Sherry, they're the first ones to die. They don't watch anybody die.
Yeah.
That's in the very first opening. So I'm going to say
You're
0
right.
people.
That would be
Final
0.
answer.
You're right.
So their answer is 100% correct. 0 is correct, so I will give them 2 points.
Sweet.
Though I imagine you would have gotten it right anyway. Your next question. What cast member admits she slept with Milton to be cast in the movie in Scream 3?
Angelina.
Lena.
Final answer.
That is correct. Your third question. What film in the Scream franchise features the first character to be shot with a firearm by a Ghostface killer and not survive?
Scream 6. It's the first time he's ever used a gun.
By a Ghostface killer?
By a Ghostface killer in the mask, yeah.
Well, no, because I think you're right, because they have shot before. Okay, we'll go with that.
Scream 6, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Which film in the Scream franchise features the first character to be shot with a firearm by a Ghostface killer and not survive?
I'm thinking it's either Scream 2 or 3. One of those two.
Okay. Which characters are you thinking? Like, can you picture a scene or something?
Like,
Do you want to use a repeat here?
Scream 2. Yeah, repeat.
Repeat.
All right. It's your first repeat. Which film in the Scream franchise features the first character to be shot with a firearm by a Ghostface killer and not survive?
And not survive.
Oh, is it in Scream 2? Doesn't the mom shoot someone and then they die, or at the end when they're in the theater?
That's right. Yeah. Scream 2. Final answer.
Final answer.
You got it, Robert. That's correct.
Okay.
Mickey kills Derek with a gun.
Gotcha.
It is 2.
That's right. I completely, Rose, I'm so sorry. I completely overthought that. I thought it was in the costume.
Yeah.
So that was me.
I was okay.
That was on me.
All right.
Your next question, your penultimate question. Still Alive by Demi Lovato appears on the soundtrack to which Scream film?
Ooh, now can I say Scream 6?
Yeah.
Scream 6, final answer.
That is correct.
You know what? Was she alive when the first Scream came out?
Probably not.
I don't think so. Maybe she was like 2.
We'll bring the wheel back. And Crazy Buckstabbers, here is your first pick.
All right.
What's the score, by the way?
14-9.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And you get Rose McGowan after. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
You should probably spin that again, huh?
Yeah, spin it again.
We'll spin again.
And you get Steven.
Let's go.
Great. Steve Kostansky. Is that correct? Steve Kostansky. That's what we're going with here.
Yes.
Right. My buddy, Steve. All right. Steven Kostansky. 5 questions, multiple choice if you'd like for 1 point. Are you guys ready? Crazy butt stabbers.
I hope so. Yeah.
Excellent. Question number 1. What group contributed to the scores for both The Void and PG Psycho Gorman?
It's like Blitz something. I'll know it. Definitely know it for sure on multiple choice.
If
It's
you wanna,
like 2 B words. It's like 2 slashes in between.
if you want to do multiple choice, go for it.
5, 4,
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
2. And your options are A, Blitz and Berlin, Blitz/Berlin, E, Excision, C, Res, D, Adventure Club.
It's A for sure.
Okay.
A, final answer.
A is correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 2. In Leprechaun Returns, what do Katie and Andy install at the house, which the leprechaun later uses to kill Andy? Spoiler alert.
Solar panels. Because then later the leprechaun unscrews it and it falls and like cuts the guy in half.
It's a crappy way to go.
Solar panels, final answer.
I feel like I have no reason to watch the movie now. That's correct for 2 points.
That is correct.
And here I was planning to watch Leprechaun Returns
It's
before.
actually quite good.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, question number 3. What is the name of the militia in the Terror segment from VHS 94?
I didn't get to see this in time.
I don't remember.
I didn't get to see this in time.
Okay. Really going to go multiple then, probably.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Well, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Founding Heritage Movement, B, Sons of Liberty Movement, C, First Patriots Movement, D, New Minutemen Movement.
Those are really good options. Oh my god. I don't think it's D. Founding Heritage Movement, Sons of Liberty Movement. I think C is the one that stuck out to me the most. Good with that?
I'll go with you. Yeah.
All right. C, final answer.
3. That was some good input from Zach with the it is correct for 1 point. Sometimes saying less is more when you don't know. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4. Which short in the ABCs of Death 2 was directed by Julian Maury and Alexandre Bustil and stars French actress Beatrice Dalle? Or Dahl.
Oh,
I haven't seen any of these movies.
I watched this recently. There's so many directors, though. I can't remember. Julian. I think that's F is for falling, but I'm not 100%
5,
sure.
4, 3.
You want the
Multiple
repeat?
choice, please.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Was that
Multiple.
repeat?
Just,
Oh, all right.
Let's go to multiple, yeah.
Okay, multiple. A, F is for failing. B, K is for now. D, C, R is for roulette. D, X is for xylophone.
If F is for falling stuck out for you, then yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm starting to have doubts, but I think it's F is for falling.
5, 4.
F is for falling. Final answer.
2. That is incorrect. Over to Rose and Rain for the 1 point seal. A, F is for falling. B, K is for now. C, R is for roulette. D, X is for xylophone.
Do you know this one?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna say C.
Let's go with
You cool with
roulette.
that? Roulette? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. C. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer was X is for xylophone. Very hard
But
to
I was
read.
thinking it.
All right, and the fifth and final question. A lot could happen here in the final question here. What horror comedy regular portrays the devil masquerading as God in Father's Day?
I watched this movie. I don't remember the cast from it.
All right. It's a repeat or multiple choice 5.
Sorry, Zach. I think I'll leave multiple on this.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Choice.
Your multiple choice options are Larry Fessenden. Man, a rough day for the names for me. A, B, Lloyd Kaufman. C, Matthew Frewer. D, Clint Howard.
You got Clint Howard out pretty easy. That's good.
Thank you. Lloyd Kaufman.
Clint Howard, I think, stood out to me the most.
I think I remember hearing that name getting passed around some horror comedies. So
Okay. Yeah, because I know it's not
5,
one for sure.
4.
Yeah, I think it's Clint Howard. Clint Howard, final answer.
Clint Howard is incorrect. Over to Rose and Brannon for the 1-point steal. A, Larry Fessenden. B, Lloyd Kaufman. C, Matt Frewer. D, Clint Howard.
I unfortunately have no clue, Rose.
I don't know either. Do you want to guess?
I remember Matt Frewer in a couple other horror movies, so I'm good with guessing with him.
Okay.
Matt
We'll go
Frewer,
with that.
final answer.
That is also incorrect. It is my Jewish brother and Lloyd Kaufman.
Okay.
I should really know what Lloyd Kaufman looks like. That's embarrassing.
It's okay.
All right, at the end of the entirety of the round, Cravenites maintain their lead 14-13 going into round number 3. Round number 3, it's the Austin Pez Howell Memorial Synopsis round. Prior to the match, both teams chose 3 different categories. They're in a pool right now. A team that's trailing, that being the Crazed Butt Stabbers, can select first out of the 6 categories, and they'll get asked a 2-point synopsis question. If at any point the trailing team takes the lead, control switches to the other team, and we go back and forth as the lead switches, as the teams move through 2, 3, and 5-point questions. Once a category is taken out of the pool, it's out of the pool for the rest of the match. Play ends when we have asked 6 questions, or one player or team is mathematically unable to catch up. So, Crazed Butt Stabbers, you're behind. You get to choose your 2-point category from the categories: the 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s, found footage, horror comedy, psychological thrillers. What would you like?
I need to plug in my laptop for a second.
Okay.
Sorry, can I get those categories in the chat, maybe?
New.
Sure.
okay. I'm thinking that we could do like a 2-pointer in 2010s or found footage, one of those two.
I'm thinking I'd like to save 2010s, maybe.
Okay.
So I'm thinking found footage, probably.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Found footage?
Yeah.
All right. Since Adam asked you your second round questions, I'll ask you your third round questions. And we're going for a 2-pointer in found footage. Here's your 2-point question.
All right.
After discovering video showing what he thinks is his vanished sister Heather, James and a group of friends head to the infamous forest believed to be his own whereabouts. Name that.
That's Adam Wingard's Blair Witch, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because Heather's the character from the first Blair Witch, and I believe that's what 2016's Blair Witch is about. So yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Blair Witch, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nicely done.
We'll go over to the Cravenites now. Found footage is off the table. You can choose your 2-pointer from the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, horror comedies, or psychological thrillers. What would you guys like for your first?
Real quick, I'm so sorry, John. Do we get to team up on
You collaborate on all 3.
Oh, cool.
You can collaborate on the both now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. What are you thinking, Ruth? What do you think you want to do?
What's 2000s one?
I think it was 2000 is one of them, right, John? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, horror comedies, and psychological thrillers are left.
Gotcha. We can do 2000s, Rose. If you're cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Aaron, take it away.
Asking you in the category of the 2000s for the lead for 2 points. A widowed former reverend living with his children and brother on a Pennsylvania farm finds mysterious crop circles in fields, which suggests something more frightening to come.
That's Signs, Rose from Midnight Shyamalan.
All right.
Signs, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead.
What gave it away? That it was set in Pennsylvania.
The crop circles.
So we're going to go back to the Crazed Butt Stabbers for their 3-pointer. Categories remaining: the 2010s, 2020s, horror comedies, or psychological thrillers. What would you like?
We'll go 2010s now then.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
All right. We'll go
Your
2010s.
3-pointer in the 2010s. With his kingdom threatened by the Turks, Prince Vlad Tepes must become a monster feared by his own people to obtain the power needed to protect his own family and his kingdom. Name that movie.
I'm thinking this is Dracula Untold.
Yes, I believe that. Yeah, I believe you're correct.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Dracula Untold. Final answer.
For 3 points, that is correct.
Good job.
Nicely done. I had the answer in front of me and didn't know.
We're headed back over to the Cravenites. Categories remaining: horror comedies, psychological thrillers, or the 2020s. What would you like for 3 points?
I'm most confident in psychological thrillers, so maybe save
Do you
that.
want to say that for last? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Let's see. Are you good with 2020s?
That's
Or no?
fine.
Okay, we'll do that.
2020s.
Yes, please.
Damn.
All right.
Here you go.
Category 2020s. Here we go. For 3 points, friends hiking the Appalachian Trails are confronted by the Foundation, a community of people who have lived in the mountains for hundreds of years.
Oof.
I lost track of repeats, John, so keep track of that for me.
They have 2 remaining.
Answer a repeat in 5, 4,
We use a repeat.
2. All right, down to 1 remaining for 3 points. Friends hiking the Appalachian Trails are confronted by the Foundation, a community of people who have lived in the mountains for hundreds of years.
Gosh.
I don't even have a guess right
I
now.
don't even know. No, I'm gonna be so upset because I think I know it. I just don't know it.
4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. It is not a blank answer. It is an answer of a wrong turn.
It's the wrong turn reboot is that one.
Oh,
I was
didn't even know
thinking
there
that.
was a reboot.
I was
the
thinking
one without
that, yeah.
Elijah.
That's
yeah,
right.
it is,
Well, yeah,
The
it
one
was-
with Matthew Modine, that one.
yes.
Okay, I didn't even know there was a reboot, so that didn't even cross my mind.
So
You're
we will
better
stick
off.
with
You're
you
better
guys
off.
for 5 points. You can choose between horror comedies or psychological thrillers. What would you like?
2 psychological thrillers, please.
All right. For 5 points and the lead in psychological thrillers. Here we go. 2 New Orleans paramedics' lives are ripped apart after they encounter a series of horrific deaths linked to a designer drug with bizarre, otherworldly effects.
I don't think I've seen those.
Answer a repeat in 5,
Repeat.
4. All right. For 5 points, 2 New Orleans paramedics' lives are ripped apart after they encounter a series of horrific deaths linked to a designer drug with bizarre, otherworldly effects.
Rose, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Need an answer in 5,
I can't even venture a guess. It's not. It's not Hatchet.
2.
Not climbing.
And your winners, the crazy butt stabbers.
I think they just
Oh.
call it the Crazed Butt Stabbers.
Whatever.
That movie was
The crazy
Synchronic by the guys that did The Endless and Something in the Dirt. Those guys.
I've never seen that. Okay.
You're not
All right.
missing much.
Nothing said. We'll drop Dylan and Zach backstage to talk to Rose and Brannon. Yeah, just a tough break on that round 3. Missing the 3 and the 5 kind of did it. Well, obviously we'll have you guys back very soon. How you feeling?
A little bummed out. I overthought the Scream question with the gun and the ghost face because I just immediately went to him in the costume and I completely spaced about everything else. The Scream 4 one, I should have known there were pictures of her in the thing, and there is a deleted scene where it shows Sydney looking at one and Jill there, or vice versa. And it is what it is.
Yeah. It's kind of where I am with that. Oh well.
Congratulations to Dylan and Zach for pulling it out, but we'll be happy to come back whenever you want us.
We will have you back soon. The Scream questions, I understand they're a little bit hinky, but the category's been used so much.
It's so dense now.
Try not to ask Hunter questions. Sorry, Hunter. Try not to ask Hunter questions, but we're towing that line eventually.
It's okay.
And we're going to see Rose back in a little bit playing for the championship. So,
all right, good luck, Rose. You got this.
And we'll see you guys there.
Thanks,
we'll bring in today's winners, Zach and Dylan. They're on the winning path now. How you guys feeling?
Good. Yeah. Yeah, overall feeling pretty good. Shout out to Scream, I guess, for being the thing that won in the match. I'm not even that crazy about the movies overall in general. I think they're fine, but
I'm feeling good. Of course, thanks to my beautiful Canadian partner here and such. I feel like I'm still a little like on the fence about that Controverse question in round 1 though, because I'm pretty sure they did get it right. Yes, it was still a music box, but it was like a hypnotic circus thing though that played the music.
I
just take the win and not critique the question writer, Zach.
Yeah. That's that. Yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch all the 3 movies and The Conjuring, and I'm gonna feel better about myself.
Yeah, right. Better. That's what we guys.
I wrote better questions. Jeez.
You did great, John.
We'll be moving on to the next round. You're going to be playing the winner, and we don't know who's won this match yet. The winner of the Cinnabites, which is our good friends Will Cohen and Jeremy Potters, and a new team, A23, which is JPO and his partner Schae, who has not debuted in the league yet.
Oh, nice.
Anybody who you'd be looking to face in the next round?
Well, I'm partners with Jeremy Potters in another league, so I think it'd be fun to play him here. That'd be cool.
That's interesting because after our first match, I'm pretty sure I said that Jeremy said that he wanted to go against a team with a creative name and such. And so, hey, yeah, I'll very much look forward to that matchup.
No better name in the league, that's for sure.
I don't know. I'm partial to Par for the Corpse myself, but we'll send you guys back to close out this half of the show. Stay with us. We're going to throw it over to intermission. There'll be another match coming right after.
Hello, and thank you for your business. Why not stop by our refreshment stand? We have all kinds of special treats, but don't take my word for it. Take it away, fellas!
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, bring a family pie. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time. Popcorn for all, hell's on its way. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
2 minutes till showtime. There's still plenty of time to visit the refreshment stand.
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time. Bells on its way. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
Welcome back from intermission. Hey, just a note from that last match. I mean, there was a lot of hijinks during those Scream questions. So behind the scenes, letting everybody know that I will have the Cravenites back in the first round. We did have a team later on that had a bye. So never sober, somewhat scary. We'll play the Cravenites in a match to round out round one just to give them a second chance. That being said, welcome to the main event of this evening. Another match in round one of the teams tournament. Let's get right down to it. We got a debuting team. Well, one guy we know. We know JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens, but his partner, Schae Rodriguez, is with him. The A23. I don't know why you guys picked A23. It feels like a dig on Aaron, but that's fine.
Whoa, no. Logic.
I don't even know him.
We're cool and weird, but we're not as cool and as weird as A24, so we're A23.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We're 1 year younger.
Schae hates Aaron.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I'm excited to try this.
All right. Well,
I'm very excited. My old partner Steve said he'd be right back. Never came back. Got lost in the woods. So got a better. No, not better. I love Steve, but I got a partner that I've actually known for years in real life. I have real friends. I swear sometimes. So yeah.
Steve left to do some bird watching, so that's where he's out there with his birds, doing stuff. That being said, your opponent's probably a good set of first opponents to have because they are not doing so hot in the team's division. It's the Cinnabites. Jeremy Potters. What's up, guys? How you feeling
Give
today?
us a little seed.
Let's just call a spade here, John. We suck.
I mean, Will was undefeated in singles for a long time, and Jeremy is a former champion of the league. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys on paper should.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that.
We used it all up. Like, it's all gone. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
all of our luck, all of our goodwill. The monkey paw no longer has any fingers up. Hey Steve, hi. But
You're fucking birds.
Oh, I just got the joke.
But anyway, we're
Schae, I'll explain all these jokes later backstage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If it's always great knowing very well that there's a real life possibility we can lose to JPO. And I'm happy about that. And Schae, it's lovely to meet you. If you're anything like JPO, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of filthy shit out of my mouth. But hey, that's fine.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Jeremy, say something.
I'm always happy to play like a new player. This is awesome. So good luck. And welcome to this very odd corner of the internet. We love it.
Yes.
All right.
But we're here right now for 3 rounds of teams horror trivia. Round 1 goes a little something like this. It is the whiteboard round. Prior to the match, both teams gave me 4 categories. I wrote 8 questions. This round consists of those 8 questions from those categories. After I read the question, contestants have 15 seconds to write their answers on their whiteboards or a piece of paper just so I can read it. Then time is going to be called. Pens are put down. When a player is called upon, they show their answer. They say their answer. Correct answers are worth 1 point. No penalties for wrong answers. If you get all 8 questions right, there's a 9th bonus question. And for the duration of the match, both teams get 4 repeats and a challenge. Any questions before we get started? All right. Well, your first question comes in John Carpenter. How do Nick and Elizabeth meet in The Fog? They don't meet in The Fog. In the movie The Fog, how do they meet? The fog doesn't get to them when they meet.
Thank you for clarifying that.
But when they meet, what's going on? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Will. How do they meet?
I don't remember. I said at the grocery store.
And Schae.
I don't remember either, so I just drew a frowny face.
Okay. Jeremy.
They're sad
At a
accounts.
church.
And JPM.
I thought this was like we wrote all the answers at once. I was getting ready for 8 questions. Party.
No, she's hitchhiking, and he picks her up. That's what happened.
Are they sad though?
Are they sad? No, they're pretty happy. They're pretty happy because then they hook up. So they're happy. Yeah, they're happy.
I tried to get
All
that
right.
point.
Moving on to Scream. Everybody loves Scream. In Scream 6, how many people climb across the ladder safely before Annika falls from it? I don't need to know who they are. I just need to know how many of them there are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Schae.
I'm gonna guess 3. I don't know if you can see it.
And Jeremy.
I said 3.
And JPO.
When in doubt, 3 it out.
And Will.
And I could have sworn it was like closer to like 4 or 5, so I said 5.
Only 2. Sam and Mindy, and Annika's the third one and she falls off.
Okay.
Close.
This is going great for all of us.
Tied after 2 questions. Your third question is in the realm of found footage, and it's simply, what year saw the release of Hell House LLC, The Gallows, and Unfriended? All those movies came out in the same year. What year was it?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
I said 2014.
And JPO.
I checked out 2016.
And Will.
I also said 2016.
And Schae.
2015.
One of you is right. Welcome to the league, Schae. 2015, that is correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're winning.
All right. Your next question comes in the realm of the supernatural movies. Another number question. How many movies in the Phantasm franchise are directed by Don Coscarelli? Unsung legend Don Coscarelli. I'm sorry, Mr. Coscarelli. That's what I meant to say.
Well, no, you're watching.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO, how many did he direct?
Well, it wasn't right the first time, so it's right now, 3.
And Will.
It wasn't right the first time, so maybe it was right now, 3.
And Schae.
I put 2.
And Jeremy.
I also said 2.
Gotta go higher. He directed 4. 4 out of the 5.
I almost said that too.
Close without going over. Me and Will get a point.
Going on to Scary Movie, the Scary Movie franchise.
Fuck.
Where specifically does Cindy find Brenda's body after Tabitha kills her in Scary Movie 3? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Will.
I said in the living room?
That's correct. I don't know if it's. We'll see if anybody gets it more specific than that. Schae.
I said bathtub. I haven't seen this movie since I was in like middle school.
I said in the fridge.
And JPM.
Damn it, Schae. Why would you say tub?
I'm going to give it to Will behind the couch. But yeah, she's in the living room.
Okay.
I'm going to
I
challenge.
can't say that.
I'm going to challenge.
You're going to challenge?
You say specifically in the question, Will just gave you a whole room. Like, you say it in the question. Do you not?
Okay, we're going to pause for this challenge. we are back from a challenge, which
It's been
doesn't have
it's one of those things
obviously.
where I've been hurt before,
upholding.
so now I have to.
I'm
hurt
upholding
others.
JPO's challenge. JPO, your challenge is getting upheld. I am taking away Will's point because specifically she falls behind the couch. All right. Question number 6. What 2015 movie features performances from Jessica Chastain, Doug Jones, and Jim Beaver?
I love you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Schae.
I just put I don't know. Jim Beaver kind of threw me for a loop. I had other ideas for the other ones, but he threw me for a loop.
And Jeremy.
I said Mala.
It's a good guess. JPO.
Oh shit! I don't know if you said guess because that was my guess.
And Will.
Finally, I got one. Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak is correct. Yeah.
And that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, but I forgot that Jim Beaver was in the movie.
Yeah.
He plays
Her
Neil
father.
Strauss's dad.
Yeah, and I just watched that movie like not that long ago too, and I completely forgot he was in that movie, and I was like, I'm not sure, so I'm not going to commit to it.
Well, we are
Commit.
tied.
There's no
Going into
penalties.
question number 7, which is in the 1990s. Who plays Armand of the Parisian Theatre des Vampires in Interview with the Vampire? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy
I said Antonio Banderas.
and JPO
Yes, I also agree. It's Puss in Boots, hopefully.
and Will
Antonio Banderas.
and Schae.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. Everybody got it. Yeah, that's good. Antonio Banderas is
Nice.
moving into the last question of the round in psychological thrillers. What U.S. state is Stepford in the Stepford Wives? Correct in both versions of the movie, by the way. Don't challenge.
Tell
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO
Is it where I shot out the womb, Connecticut?
and Will
Is it where JPO shot out of the womb, Connecticut?
and Schae
Will was there. I don't know why Will was there. but he was there.
Connecticut.
and Jeremy.
Connecticut.
Everyone's right again. Connecticut is right. It is
Ow.
Stepford.
I almost changed it to Maine.
You should have.
All right, at the end of round number 1, we're tied 5-5.
Hey,
and round 2
take a shot.
is the wheel round. All the categories from round 1 are on a wheel now. Teams will spin the wheel, and they can choose whether they want to keep that spin or respin when a category is selected or landed on via respin. Teams get 5 questions in that category with 2 points apiece.
2 points apiece.
Yo, Maria,
What the hell?
shut up. Shut up, Maria. All questions have the option to have multiple choice answers read as well. If teams choose, questions become worth 1 point at that point. Answers must be received by the phrase final answer to be counted. And in the event of an incorrect answer, the opposing team may steal for the current point value of the question. All right. Cinnabites, you have seniority. So let's bring that wheel in and we can make a decision. Categories on the wheel today. We talked about them all already. John Carpenter directed, Scream franchise, found footage, supernatural movies, scary movie franchise, the 2010s, the 1990s, and psychological thrillers. You guys want to spin first or defer?
So, Jeremy, this is like the best we've ever done as a team.
I think so. But I still think that maybe as a birthday gift, we should let them go first.
Yes. Happy belated birthday, Shay.
Thank you.
And me, Will. Damn it.
I've said happy birthday to you so many times. But yes, happy belated birthday, JPO.
I want one more.
Happy birthday, JP. Here's your first spin.
Attention, slut.
You know me.
The Scream franchise, everyone's favorite franchise. Do you guys want to keep that or spin it?
I
I'm
think
good
we're
with it.
good keeping it right. Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah,
they're not too
with it,
hampered.
yeah.
We'll see.
We
Yeah,
will
let's go
keep
for it.
that Scream franchise.
I mean, I hope so with the artwork in Shay's background.
Your first question in the Scream franchise. What's the name of the university in Scream 6?
I don't. We can go multiple choice if we want, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's multiple choice if we're not sure. Because 6 is the one I've seen the least so far. Do you remember we can talk, by the way.
I
do you
don't remember. Yeah.
5,
Let's
4.
do multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Commodore University, B, Tudor University, C, Blackmore University, or D, Ventnor University?
Anything stick out?
I feel like C does the most.
Yeah, I'm not too leaning towards anything here. I was kind of leaning A, but we'll go C. We'll go C, final answer.
That's correct for a point. Blackmore University.
Yeah, Tristan, you're good.
I was like, that one sounds the most familiar from the movie.
Your second question. Who plays Officer Perkins in Scream 4?
So would this be Anderson or Scott? Do you know? Is this white guy or black guy? You know?
Oh my goodness.
Or is it Marla
Yeah.
Shelton? She's not Perkins, is she?
No,
5,
she's one of them, yes, but it's not Officer Perkins, is it?
2.
Repeat
What?
extension.
It's your first repeat. Who plays Officer Perkins in Scream 4?
Do you have any leaning towards which one's Perkins?
Yeah, I can't remember the names right now. I really can't.
I'm gonna shoot it and say Anthony Anderson. Final answer.
He is Anthony Anderson. That is correct.
Yes.
Adam Brody is Officer Haas. That's
I said Scott too.
Yeah.
Wrong, white Adam.
your third question. What did Ghostface use to knock out Dewey before he ties him and Gale up in Scream 3?
It's the butt of the knife, right? Like he chucks the knife at him, but it just
Yeah.
the butt, right? Sound good?
I think so. I think that's what it is. That's the one I've seen the least of all of them. So
Right on.
5,
I like 3.
4.
Butt of the knife. Final answer.
That's even more specific than what I have. That is exactly what happens. Yes. I would have accepted just a knife.
Okay.
Your fourth question. How many Scream movies are scored by Marco Beltrami?
That is a for me. I don't. That's not my wheelhouse. Any
yeah. I'm gonna go with
5.
It hasn't been 3.
3. 3.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. 3 final
I'm gonna
answer.
go
We
with
didn't talk
3.
fast enough.
Yeah.
3 is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, Cinnabites. How many Scream movies are scored by Marco Beltrami?
I know the first 2 are for sure. Beyond
So I
that,
say 2, or has he done all of them? Like I don't know.
I don't believe he has done all of them.
5.
Would you say 2 then?
2 final answer.
That's also incorrect. He scored the first 4, and then Brian
4.
Townsend took over.
So close.
Okay.
So close.
Wes Craven was a big fan of his, I guess. And your final question in Scream. When Billy is seemingly alive after being stabbed in Scream, which character that was previously locked out of the house does he let back in?
Is it just Stu that he let the other killer back in?
No, it
Or
was
is it like
Randy.
Kenny back in? Is it Randy? Is it okay?
It was
That's the 2 I
it was
thinking of.
Randy,
So Randy.
right?
Right.
Randy. Yeah, it was
That
Randy.
was also on my mind. So
Because she
Randy,
locked
final
somebody.
answer.
Yeah, what? Randy. Final answer. Yeah.
That is correct. That's Randy. And then he shoots him.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
At the end of your part of the round, you have the lead 12-5 at the moment. So we will put this back. We'll bring the wheel back in. And we'll spin the Cinnabites' first spin. Psychological thrillers. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
It's up to you, man.
I feel like we need points on here, and I'm not 100% sure that this is one of our stronger categories.
Okay, we can spin again.
Let's go ahead and spin again, please.
We're spinning again. And that is one of your stronger categories, I believe.
There we go, man.
Let's do this. Let's see how rusty I am.
All right. Coming into the Scary Movie franchise, your first question. What's the name of the genius chimpanzee in Scary Movie 5?
I could have sworn it was also Caesar.
Go for it. I have no clue.
5.
Caesar, final answer.
His name is Caesar. That is correct.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Ooh, nice.
Your second question. Because they got one, you get one. How many movies did James L. Vanable compose in the Scary Movie series?
You think it's 4 again?
5, 4,
No, I think it's only 2.
2.
2, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. How many movies did James L. Vanable compose in the Scary Movie franchise?
Do you have any idea?
No, no, I really don't.
Yeah,
I would say
maybe now it's 3.
yeah, let's go with 3.
He said 2. I'm kind of piggybacking off of it. He said 2, so maybe just one more. 3?
Yeah,
Final
3.
answer?
3 is correct.
Sooner or later, it's always right.
3 is the answer somewhere.
Your third question in the Scary Movie franchise, Cinnabites. Who kills Hansen in Scary Movie 2?
Oh.
5, 4.
I need multiple on this one.
Okay.
Multiple. A. Shorty, B. Alex, C. Buddy, or D. Ray?
Buddy?
No, I don't think so.
4.
Extension. Like
Okay, for your first repeat. Who kills Hansen in Scary Movie 2? A. Shorty, B. Alex, C. Buddy, or D. Ray?
I don't remember any of the character names, so I don't know who's who anyway.
I don't remember Ray or Buddy doing it. Alex? Alex, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A. Shorty, B. Alex, C. Buddy, or D. Ray?
Piggybacking off his logic, do you want to go A? But I don't know. Would it be A is Marlon Wayans, D is
Yeah.
Sean Wayans?
Okay.
Any idea?
I have no idea. I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid.
I'm not
So
even sure who's Hanson is. Is Hanson the band? Like, who's Hanson? Did they kill him off?
2.
A, final answer?
Shorty kills
Yeah,
Hansen.
he runs over with a car. I just remembered that. This is not going our way, John.
Your fourth
It is
question.
what it is.
What city is Tom's farm near in Scary Movie 3?
It's the signs bit.
I know the area code is 212.
5, 4,
Philadelphia.
2.
Philadelphia,
Final
final
answer.
answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. What city is Tom's farm near in Scary Movie 3?
Any idea? So he said Philly. What else is around Philly, or do you have a better idea?
no, if you said the area code is 212, that's usually somewhere in New York, I think.
But it's like the signs bit, though. Like, what's more rural?
Yeah.
What's an even good guess?
2, 1.
I
Repeat the
don't know.
extension.
Oh, extension. That's your second extension. What city's Tom's farm near in Scary Movie 3?
Which is like a good guess. Like, what's a rural? It's like signs. Like they're in, fucking Iowa. I don't know. I'm bad at locations.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea. I'm trying to think. I'm like cornfields, Illinois. So I'm thinking of. But that's not a city.
Chicago. Final answer.
That's also incorrect. It's near Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C.
Washington
Okay.
D.C.
Okay.
That's a waste of. All right.
One more question for Scary Movie. Here it is. Who plays Cindy's father, Neil, in Scary Movie?
Oh, that's Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Andy
Okay.
Richter, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Yeah,
Who
he's the
plays
person
second
too. Fuck, I wish we had got multiple choice. I don't know if it's like a known dude. Who's an older guy that's in the first movie? Anything, Chad? Who's older in that movie?
4, 3.
Jimmy Marsden. Final answer.
That's also incorrect. I'm just double checking, make sure I'm correct. Rick Dukeman plays her dad in.
Okay.
Who?
Rick Dukeman.
Okay.
Good over Rick Dukeman, guys.
He was a very popular comedic actor in the 80s. Guys.
I can
Gotcha.
picture.
Sure.
That being said, Cinnabites at 7, A23 at 15. So we will go on to round number 3, which is the Austin Pez Howell Memorial Synopsis round. Prior to that, yeah. Well, I mean, he dies every time this round comes up. So it's like.
Okay, there we go.
But again, shut up, Maria. Both teams drafted 3 movie categories.
I made one joke.
These 6 choices are to pull from which either team can select at any time. Team that's trailing gets to select first, choosing which of the categories they want for a 2-point synopsis question. If at any point that team takes the lead, the other team gets control to choose from the remaining categories. Teams progress through 2, 3, and 5-point questions. Play ends when I ask all the questions or one team is mathematically unable to catch up. So we will start with the Cinnabites. You can choose from all the categories we have today, which are the 2000s, the 2020s, foreign language horror, horror comedies, literary adaptations, or slashers. What would you like your 2-point question to be?
You want like literary adaptations?
Sure.
Because we'll get to take all 3 in a row. So we'll get to pick 2, 3, and 5 pretty much.
Right.
Here is your. Oh, is that what you want? Sorry.
I mean, is there something you'd rather take it to?
No.
Care.
Let's just do that one.
Literary adaptations for 2. A nerdish boy buys a strange car with an evil mind of its own, and his nature starts to change to reflect it.
Is that Christine? Christine, final answer.
That is correct. So literary adaptations is off the table. We are left with the 2000s, the 2020s, foreign language horror, horror comedies, and slashers. What would you like for your 3?
So we pretty much need to hit everything to send it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel strongly that that we can work together on a 3 on amongst those categories?
2000. We have 2000s, 2010s, right? Both.
Yeah.
2000 and 2020s.
2000s probably, or do you want to save that for 5?
Like the 5 on 2000s is going to get deep.
Yeah, that was my most active horror watching days. How about we take horror comedies at 3?
Okay, if you think you can do a 5 in 2000s, and then let's do horror comedies. Why not?
Okay. All right, horror comedies for 3.
Comedy.
2 years after Cole survived a satanic blood cult, he's living another nightmare, high school, and the demons from his past still making his life hell. Name that movie.
The Babysitter Killer Queen. Is that what it's called? The second one? Right, the Netflix movie.
If you
that's what it is. Is that the title?
5.
The Babysitter Kill. Yeah, I got it. You want to use a repeat? All right, repeat it. Yeah.
Repeat. Okay, that's your second repeat. 2 years after Cole survived a satanic blood cult, he's living another nightmare, high school, and the demons from his past still making his life hell. Name that movie.
Yeah.
If you're positive of the title, shoot for it.
The Babysitter Killer Queen. Final answer.
That is what it's called. The Babysitter.
Nice,
All right, so you are left now with the 2000s, the 2020s, foreign language horror, or slashers. What would you like for a 5-point question?
So we're currently at.
You're at 12, and they're at 15. So
okay.
If you hit this,
yeah, we still need to hit this.
So would you rather do 2000s or slashers? I know, like you and John have put in a lot of work elsewhere with this stuff. So I mean.
How are you at slashers like outside of the of like the 2000s and such?
Oh, I mean, okay, but not. Yeah, it's not my genre. Really.
If you think that we can do better in 2000s, let's just do 2000s.
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay.
2000s.
2000s, please. Yeah.
2000s for 5. Here we go. A bowling night will turn into a bloody death match for a team of teenagers as a deranged serial killer is taking them down one by one. Name that movie.
Man. I know what it is, but I don't know if I remember the title.
3,
It's like
2, 1.
Repeat,
please.
That's your third repeat. 1 repeat left. A bowling night will turn into a bloody death match for a team of teenagers as a deranged serial killer is taking them down one by one. Name that movie.
I want to say it's like just like
Is-
Murderama or it's like Bolorama, but it's
5, 4, 3.
let's do one more.
repeat.
It's your final repeat. A bowling night will turn into a bloody death match for a team of teenagers, and a deranged serial killer is taking them down one by one. Name that movie.
So, like, is it like horror-rama or bloody-rama or murder-rama or...
I feel like it would be something like that. Killerama.
5,
I don't know for sure though. It's a very vague memory.
2, 1.
Killerama, final answer.
And your winners, A23. You're thinking of Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama. That's what you're thinking of.
Okay.
This is Gutter Balls from 2005.
Gutter balls.
There was something, I mean, obviously something bowling in the title, but yeah.
All right, that being said, we'll drop today's winners backstage, and we'll talk to our unfortunate second place finishers today, the Cinnabites. Guys, why can't I switch this? There we go. It's always a blast having you. You guys are fun to have on camera. We got to get this going. What's
I know, right?
Stop writing dick questions and letting me have points.
Oh no, he's got to do what he's got to do. I could prepare a little better. I could pick better categories, maybe. Like I throw John Carpenter out a lot, and here in the past 6 months, every time he comes up, I eat shit. Although we got Christine, and that made me happy. So, I mean, congratulations. I love the team name. Schae seems cool. JPO's all right. So I hope they do well.
He is all right. Talks a lot of crosstalk from that gentleman. Will, how you feeling?
I'm pissed. Like, this is out of the 3 times that scary movies come up, these are the questions that for some reason just weren't hitting. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on. That was just really obnoxious. But this is like the 3rd match in a row that we've had that we've gotten the loss because of me, because I just can't pull shit out of my ass when I need it. When I think I'm just completely going to lose, I just when I'm by myself, I just guess and somehow gets the right answers. When I'm with Jeremy, I want to put out a good performance for Jeremy, and I just can't do it. So
I didn't really burn it up, buddy. It's fine. And I really did. When you said Andy Richter, I was like, oh yeah, that's for sure who that is in that movie.
The guy looks exactly and sounds exactly like Andy Richter.
And I know, I mean, he's in some of the movies, so it's a fair guess.
He's in one of them, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you back eventually. I'm not sure. We got to go through the tournament. We'll see you guys around.
Yeah.
And, good game as usual. Drop you guys backstage. Bring in today's winners. JPO and the birthday folks, they're winning. Schae and JPO, the most recent birthday havers, won the match. How you guys feeling?
High five. Oh, wait, wrong side. High five. Sorry. Okay. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you guys what you've won. You're going to go on to round number 2, and you're going to play a little team called the Crazed Butt Stabbers. That's Zach Messinger and Dylan Vanthuyne, the singles champ. How do you feel about that?
Fantastic. Hey,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
First time, and can't wait to do it again.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that'll be actually coming around sooner than you know it. So we will see you guys back probably in a few weeks, and then we'll do this all again. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah. Shout out to our opponents.
JPO, always a pleasure. I don't mind. If anybody's in a crosstalk, I'd prefer it be you. Shane, it was a pleasure. I'll drop you guys back.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group, Why We Love Horror. Go to the TikTok, WWL Horror. Every week, same old schedule. Mondays versus Wednesday special editions. Thursdays, Why We Love Horror. And then you're watching Friday night, Why We Love Horror Trivia. We appreciate you stopping by. And hey, we appreciate your patronage.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!